Alright guys, this is Best of Pay-Per-View Triple H, representing his look from WrestleMania 27. These are available at Toys R Us for $20.99. A little steep, but you do get the Michael Cole Build-A-Figure parts. As you've seen, nice cape there. The helmet and cape are made of a nice soft material. Great detail on the helmet and cape. The Triple H figure itself is the usual fare. Came with the old head scan. They nailed the hair color, but I really hate what they did with the beard, painting it all the way up to his lip. You get the new logos on his trunks. Looking good. The elbow and knee pads are made of a nice soft material. We didn't get the logos on the elbow pads this year, but I don't know that he had them at WrestleMania. I can't quite remember right at the moment. Overall, if you don't have an Elite Triple H, this is a great one to start off with. Like I said, you get the Michael Cole Build-A-Figure parts, and you get sick cape and helmet accessories. Best of Pay-Per-View, Triple H.
Alright guys, welcome back. Now it's time for a preview of tonight's Royal Rumble World Heavyweight Championship match. Daniel Bryan defends against the Big Show and the World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry. Alright guys, the World Heavyweight Championship match is going to be Daniel Bryan, the American Dragon, defending his championship against the World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry, and the world's largest athlete, the Big Show. Now, it's not very often we get pay-per-view cage matches anymore, so this is definitely one to look forward to. It's been an interesting feud. A lot of factors coming into this. SmackDown kind of undergoing an evolution here. Daniel Bryan captures the title at TLC. Now, I personally did not see that coming. I more envisioned this feud being, instead of Daniel Bryan, I actually envisioned Kane in this feud. I almost nailed it. I figured all Mark Henry's, or at least a few of Mark Henry's Hall of Fame inductees were going to come back to haunt him, and I really thought this Royal Rumble was going to be Kane, Big Show, Mark Henry. But I'm kind of glad they went the way they did. Kane is having a great feud over on Raw with John Cena, and this moves Daniel Bryan up to where he should be, I'm sure in a lot of people's view and my own, as the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. Bryan's heel turn has been great, doing great work on the mic. This past Friday on SmackDown, they had an excellent segment between Big Show and Daniel Bryan. I advise you to go out of your way to see it. Great segment where Big Show apologizes for running over AJ, and Daniel Bryan really comes out, cuts him down. They get into it a bit. It's a great bit. I really suggest you go out and see that. And of course, as good as Daniel Bryan is showing WWE that he is on the mic, Big Show is really solidifying his acting skills. I mean, he does a great job on SmackDown. It's added a lot to this feud. Obviously, he's a very difficult guy to feel sympathetic for because he's a giant, but his facial expressions and the way he does things, very effective, making him a sympathetic good guy in this. And I'm really looking forward to this cage match tonight. Even if it was just Daniel Bryan and Big Show to join it. And then, of course, you add Mark Henry into this, who has been developing his new heel character real well. I mean, he is just a fucking grump, and he doesn't like anybody's ideas. They're all crap. I just love this new character. He could have been doing this for the past 5 years. I don't know who didn't realize this could go down, but he's been playing a similar monster character for some years, in between a face turn here and there. But he has never gotten the opportunity as a heel character to speak this much. And it's really entertaining. I really hope he's not rounding. I hope he sticks around a couple extra years. Yeah, I know he was speaking of retirement, but just based on talking ability alone, he should probably stick around another couple years, make some extra dough, because he's just that damn entertaining. It's fun to watch him run people over, and now you add him into the mix of Daniel Bryan and Big Show, and it could be a pretty interesting cage match. If it wasn't a cage match, maybe a little more, possibly not the greatest, but I think the cage match dynamic, keeping everybody in the ring, will create some innovative and interesting moments. In the match, I expect Daniel Bryan's going to take a hell of a beating in this match. I hope he doesn't go too crazy. I don't want to see him get injured. But yeah, he's definitely going to be the whipping boy of this match. I believe it's going to be a competition between Big Show and Mark Henry at times, just to see who can put more of a beat down on Daniel Bryan, who can kick Daniel Bryan's ass the most as the match goes on. Eventually, though, Show and Mark Henry are going to go and turn on each other, and this will give Bryan opportunities to perhaps go for the door or go over the top of the cage. Big Show and Mark Henry, they have wrestled enough times where they have some entertaining spots, so I'm really not too concerned. And of course, like I said, the cage dynamic will add a little bit to that. I think we'll see a lot of unique submission attempts by Bryan. When Daniel Bryan and Mark Henry had their cage match, which was a very good cage match back in November, they had some interesting spots. Daniel Bryan used the ankle lock. We saw the World's Strongest Slam from the second rope. So, I mean, high hopes for this match based on previous matches. I think we're going to see some innovation from Bryan. Might see some sort of crazy attempt at a double the bell lock. I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve that should be good. I'm kind of set in my ways. I have a pretty good idea how this match is going to end. I'm almost 100% sure, based on my wrestling experience and knowledge, that this match is going to end with either Mark Henry or the Big Show throwing Daniel Bryan through the wall of the cage, St. Valentine's Day Massacre 99 style. If you go back and you watch Stone Cold Steve Austin vs. Vince McMahon from St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1999, that's the match that Big Show debuts, and he comes up through the ring, he picks up Stone Cold and throws him through the wall of the cage, out of the ring, giving Stone Cold Steve Austin the victory. And I think we're going to get a replay of that here tonight. I'm almost 100% certain of this. But you never know. I could very well be wrong, even though I am the one and only PWSPhil. But I'm almost 100% sure on this one. That would be my safe bet of the night, that Daniel Bryan is getting thrown through the cage, and that's how he's going to win the match. In the aftermath of all this, like I said, we are coming up on Elimination Chamber, and that's when it's really hard to say who's going to be closely feuding with who. I do believe, like I said, Daniel Bryan will retain. Who he feuds directly with, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's going to cross. Pardon me. I'm pretty sure he's going to cross paths with Big Show and Mark Henry again in the Elimination Chamber. Hopefully, Big Show and Mark Henry will be feuding with each other, because now it's been quite some time they've been feuding. I think it's about time everybody in this situation after tonight moves on. Like I said, I do believe they'll cross paths again in the chamber, but I hope they're not all feuding still with each other in that time. I'm thinking possibly Randy Orton just came back. Maybe get a little something going between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. It'd be something different for Bryan after facing all these monsters. Someone he can more work his style with. I mean, as much as I've enjoyed the work he's done with Mark Henry and Big Show, I understand there's only so much that you can do as a little guy with these two giant guys. Obviously, Daniel Bryan is if you saw him in the street and you didn't know who he was, he's just a normal sized guy. It's difficult for him to even do a German suplex on Big Show or Mark Henry, even with the assist from them. It's just not a physical thing to be possible. At least with Randy Orton, he can do more of his moves, and vice versa. So I'm thinking that's where it might go. Possibly Sheamus. We'll see. That's my preview of the match. I believe it's going to be a good match. Look for Daniel Bryan to be thrown through the cage. and land on the floor, and that's how he retains the title. When we come back, preview of the WWE Championship match, the best in the world CM Punk versus the perfect show-off Dolph Ziggler.
Things